All right, we're coming to you just a little bit late here today. The Eagles in their own zone coming out. Calvin Danielson in the center ice. Will Vogel picks it up in neutral, and we're going to come back out of the zone. Oh, it looks like it was saved by Gus Perry. Comes around behind the goalie. Over to the far side. Eagles are going to try to keep it in, and they do. Oh, there's a Highland player pushing it out. And Gino Erickson picks it up in the deep end, up to Will, who takes a hit into the boards, but comes away with the puck, fighting his way through traffic. And it's into the Highland zone. Will Vogel in with a shot, stopped the rebound. Oh, and nice job crashing the net by the Eagles there. Alton Chamberlain behind the nets, trying to get some control. He gets pinned to the boards. And we're coming back out. Highland with a pass through to center ice, broken up by Calvin Danielson. Eagles are going to go for a quick line change. While we've got this minute, I will point out that Leighton Arnold started the game in jersey number 33. So Eagles back in their own zone. Gino Erickson and Calvin Danielson batting it around. Marvin Miller come with a good outlet pass. Oh, and Vance gets hit center ice and taken down. Oh, Marvin Miller held onto it. Eagles got to check up, and Highland gains control of the puck, bringing it out. Calvin Danielson tosses it over to Marvin Miller, looking for somebody. Up to Terrison, and it stays in our zone. Okay, Calvin comes around the far side. Good move there, gets it through to center ice. He's putting his own forecheck on. Terrison picks it up, takes it in, gets broken up by Highland Park, and around back behind the net. Good outlet pass, gets broken up a little bit there by Vance. Terrison prostrate hands there, and we got looks like maybe an interference call coming up. A face-off nonetheless. Not quite sure what the refs are doing. Oh, sure enough, we do have a penalty on Highland Park coming up. And I will say, looks like Leighton Arnold transitioned back into his normal jersey, and he's wearing number 15 again as the Eagles come down into the Highland Park zone for the start of their power play. Alton Chamberlain takes the draw. Eagles are controlling it, trying to keep it in control here deep in the zone. And Calvin, late. Okay, I don't know who that was, sorry. Looks like that was Will Vogel skating through. Got a shot from the point by Leighton Arnold. Over to Braden. Oh, Braden takes a little tumble there, and Highland Park breaks out of the zone with it. No offsides, they're deep in our zone. Puck slides back behind Dom Russell, our goalie for the day, where the Eagles are going to come back with it. Here's a good attempt at a pass. See if we can get something started here as Will Vogel skates in. And he's in front of the net. Oh, we got a little bit of a weak backhand there. Hopefully setting something more up here. Will Vogel again with the puck. Behind the net to Alton Chamberlain, who gets pinned to the boards. And Highland Park's going to attempt to clear. Gino Erickson picks it up, tosses it over to Calvin Danielson, who puts a shot on net, which is held by the Highland Park keeper. Nice job, Eagles. Good pressure on that power play. We're about halfway through that power play with just under a minute left. We'll have a face-off deep in the Highland zone. All right. Eagles look like they picked up that draw, but unfortunately it squeaked out. It was sent all the way down, back behind our own net. Here comes the pass. Up to Calvin Danielson, centers it to Terrison Frost-Trahan, gets a shot, deflected by the Highland Park player just a little bit. Oh, we got a stick in the air as they fight for it in the back. Oh, pucks all the way back out, all the way down to Dom, who's going to help us get reset in the last 30 seconds of this power play. Calvin Danielson up to Marvin Miller. Marvin's working it through the middle here. Here's Terrison Frost-Trahan, broken up by a Highland Park player, picked up by Calvin Danielson again. Skating up across the blue line, deep in the zone. He's going to look for a shot or a player. All the way around behind the net. Past Marvin Miller, back to Gino Erickson. Gino setting up for a shot. Comes off the outside. still keeping it in the Highland zone. Oh, now Highland's coming back on the attack. Highland is back at full strength now. Back at full strength. Power play is over. Calvin Danielson skates into the zone. I'm sorry, that's Alton Chamberlain. Thank you to my partner here, Natara. Alton picks the puck up deep in the zone, loses it to Highland, who comes back out and skates through the center ice. Eagles are getting set up for some defense here, keeping the crowd out from the front of the net. They had a point off from the point, or a shot off from the point, down into the corner and behind the net. Eagles doing a nice job of keeping anything from being set up in their own zone here. Got some fighting for the puck along the boards before it gets cleared around the back. Braden Thornburg back in the corner. Alton picks it up and clears it out. Just gets past the Highland Park player. Will Vogel putting some pressure on, looking for an opening and doesn't get it. Puck's going to come all the way back down. We'll have an icing call for a face-off in the Highland Park zone. All right, we're setting up for the draw down in the Highland Park zone. Highland wins the draw, sends it back to the corner. Harrison Prostrahan with some good pressure. Back to the middle here. Oh, picked up by Marvin Miller and lost again. Good stop by Terrison. Let's see if we can get back into the zone here and get something started. Highland's back out through center ice. Good pressure along the boards there. And the puck's back into the corner here. Clearing pass was broken up there and picked up again by Calvin Danielson, who skates it over into the center ice before it's busted up. He gets checked into the boards and the puck is back in. Gino Erickson taking the puck, picking it up down the corner, sends it around to Calvin on the far side, who clears it up to Marvin Miller, tries to dish it off the boards behind him. It wasn't quite there. Gino Erickson's back in the corner, flubbed a centering pass there, but Dom Russell with the big save. Puck gets cleared out, and Gustavo Perry's on the chase. No icing, deep in the Highland zone. Gonna turn it and hopefully get a shot off here. Broken up by Highland Park there for a minute. Will Vogel with a shot. Back out here to the point to Braden Thornburg and deflected off of Highland and sent back down to the Eagle zone. Leighton Arnold picks it up, passes it around. Will Vogel's on the close boards here. Tries to skate it out, gets broken up and sent back in. And Leighton Arnold with another clearing attempt. Here we are, send it right back to the blue line. Shot on net, stopped and held by Dominic Russell. Nice work, boys. All right, Terrison Prostrahan in on the draw before the puck gets sent out to the blue line, dished back in, and now we're going to try to set something up and break out of the zone here. Braden Thornburg in the corner, sends it to the boards. Got Sully Kraft-Kilmo out at the point there, wrestling with a Highland player. Sully sends it out, and it's a flopping puck that's not going to make it down for icing. So we're going to get some pressure here. Oh, Highland's able to clear it out and sends it back our way. Braden Thornburg with a nice job. Nope, that was Leighton Arnold who broke that play up. Out to the point, back into the corner for Highland. They're looking for a chance to set something up here, and our Eagles are turning them down. Another shot toward the net, up and over the shoulder of Dom Russell. Gets out to the point. Dom with another save from a shot out from the point. Sully clears it out, and we'll get a quick line change here for some of our skaters. Get some fresh legs out there as the puck slides all the way down into the Highland Park zone. Comes back out. Will Vogel at the point here stops it, keeps it in. And Will breaks out with it with the puck. and centers it to nobody but the Highland Park defense. The Eagles got caught on the line change there, weren't quite set up, and that puck slides up and off. All right, we're back here for the face-off, right at center ice. Oh, the ref doesn't like what he sees it behind him. Cocks those guys back to their spots. And Alton Chamberlain comes up with the face-off. And the Eagles are back on the attack coming into the Highland Park zone. Behind the net. And a clearing attempt. Gets held up at the blue line maybe a little bit. Sure enough, Calvin Danielson sends it right back into the zone. And we'll start to set up again. Highland's able to push that out. We'll do a little reset here, and Gino Erickson sends it back in. Highland's scrambling to get something to get it going out, and they do, coming all the way across center ice and deep into the Eagle zone for an icing call. All right, now that the organ music's done, we'll get back onto the game here. Puck gets sent all the way down where Dom Russell picks it up, dishes it behind the net, and we'll see if the Eagles can break it out of the zone here. Gets sent back in. Uh-oh, Highland in the middle here. And sent back over to Dom, quick save. Kicks it out to Alton, who's looking for a way out. And he's got it. Will Vogel on the far boards here. Deep pass into the corner. Gus Perry's on it. And the Eagles have got some good pressure coming here. Can't quite see down to that corner. Now I see it. Alton Chamberlain comes out with it. Oh, a centering pass attempt gets interrupted by Highland Park. Returns and breaks it out. And it's broken up by Layton before it comes back across. Here we go. Another centering pass and another huge job, or huge save by Dominic Russell. Great job, Dom. Pass from Will Vogel over to Alton coming out. Eagles can't quite keep it in the zone. Get a line change here. Gus Perry picked up by Terrison. Oh, who fights with a Highland player to keep it. And we got a little skirmish here along the boards. And we got a number of players in there, including Vance Hecht, who comes out with the puck, sends it over to Marvin Miller. Oh, it gets busted up in the center ice there. Back to Calvin Danielson, who's going to try to get something going here with Marvin. Puck careens off the boards and into the Highland zone. All the way back, Terrison's trying to keep it in their zone, and it slides back out all the way down, deep into the corner where Gino Erickson picks it up. Gino's trying to slide it across here over to Braden, who gets it. Oh, doesn't get out. We got a puck up in the air, and Highland Park's got a player in front. Braden's back there again, dishes the puck over. Terrison on the far boards, doesn't come out with it. Big shot all the way across the net and to the far boards. Highland's setting up here. They're starting to look a little too comfortable, getting some time to get too many shots off. Thankfully, Dom's doing a great job of keeping mind on that net. Tied up along the far boards. Terrison comes out with it, and we are skating up to the blue line. Ooh, big check, a little bit from behind. Wouldn't mind seeing a penalty call there, but we didn't get it. Oh, Terrison lost his stick on that one. He's going to kick it back into the zone and hold on to it. Nice work. That's the kind of hustle and heart we need to see out of our players. Great job, Terrison. Highland sends it back down into the corner, and where it's met with Calvin Danielson back there trying to get it out. Gus Perry tries to get it out of the zone. We got 1 minute left in the period. 1 minute in this period. Eagles are deep in their own zone. Calvin Danielson over to Will Vogel. He's going to try to come out with it. Puck's up in the air, comes out of the zone, so Highland's going to have to reset. We got some good defensive play by Kennedy trying to keep that puck from coming deep in. Gino Erickson passes it around. It comes out to the blue line and doesn't quite cross the blue line. Gets waved off, so we are not offsides. Puck comes sailing all the way down to Highland, and we are going to have an icing with a face-off over here in the Kennedy zone with just under 30 seconds left. All right, we are back underway. Face-off deep in the Eagle zone. Nobody really came out with that one, but they fought for it, and Highland's got a little bit of control over it. It's getting passed around, batted around, back and forth behind the net, out to the point where Gus Perry comes out, and he's got a big hustle. Oh, Highland Park comes away with that one. Great job by Gus, though. Big hustle. Highland Park's got a player kind of floating back in their zone who came across to ours, and they are putting on a full court press here as the last seconds tick off the clock. That's it, folks. Period number 1 has come to a close, and we are scoreless. Nice job by the Eagles. Great job by Dom Russell.
One penalty at 6.
All right, the goalies have switched ends. It's time for period number 2. Eagles are out to take the face-off at center ice. Highland Park gets on the board with the first shot of the period. All the way down, a nice save by Dom Russell, who's in front with some traffic there. A couple of rebounded shots and still comes away with it. Great job by the keeper. All right, we're back underway here. Oh, face-off came out to the Eagles' control through center ice, where it's broken up a little bit. Let's see which team can get on the board here this period. Evenly matched game so far. Eagles chase the puck down into the corner. Gets sent all the way around to Will Vogel, who has a little trouble at the blue line but can't get it out. Oh, we got Tony Perkins entering the game here. Tony takes the puck behind the net and tries to send it out. Gets broken up by number 21 from Highland, who gets a quick shot off. We're back here on this side. Gus Perry squeaks by the defender here with the puck, or rather the puck squeaks by. Let's see if Gus can set something up. And the Eagles will take a quick line change. All the way back into their own zone. Quick stop by Dom. Leighton picks it up, sends it over to Tony. Perkins back in the corner, who gets tied up by a Highland Park player who comes out with a shot. Thankfully sails just wide and high over the Dom. Puck ends up behind the net here. Highland Park's got a man in the front. Gus is there to break it up just in time. Their centering pass came in just a half a second after Gus Perry got his stick in there. Here's another shot, a rebound. It comes out, they got a puck out to the point. They're passing it around, trying to set something up. Let's see if the Eagles can pick up these guys in front of the net and keep it going. Oh, we got a penalty coming up on Highland. Almost a horse collar of a tackle, as looks like that's Alton Chamberlain getting up a little slow. Looks like he might have got his bell rung a bit. That was unfortunately a hit that I think may not have been entirely intentional, but that does not change the fact that that's going to leave him with a headache and an Eagle power play. All right, we got an Eagle face-off deep in the Highland zone here to start this power play. Minor penalty assessed to number 19 from the Highland Scots. Eagles are setting up that power play here, trying to keep things moving. Puck goes deep into the corner where it's picked up by Will Vogel, sent over to, Alton Chamberlain stayed out there. Hopefully he's doing well. Back to the point here. Highland Scots clearing it out. A little bit of a 2-on-1 here. Gino Erickson with a nice stop breaking up that play. Let's see if the Eagles can turn it around to keep it going. No, it's picked up again by a Scot who comes back on with the pressure despite being shorthanded. All right, let's get the Eagles settled in here for this power play. We got just over a minute left in it, and they're not able to really get things started here. And in fact, the Scots seem to be keeping better control of the puck, unfortunately. All right. Here comes a pass out to Gus Perry. Gets busted up a bit. Gus is still putting the work in, though, and he's trying to set something up. Will Vogel picks up the dropped pass, sends it all the way around to the back. He's looking for somebody. He's got Leighton Arnold out at the point. They got a rebound, but nobody there to take it. Looks like Alton Chamberlain and Will Vogel were there. Nope, correction, that was Gus Perry. Just saw the 8 on the jersey. My apologies. All the way back to Leighton, who's going to fire one in again. Puck gets dropped right in front of the crease and cleared out by Highland Park. All right, Eagles have got just over 20 seconds left. Leighton passes it over to Terrace and Frost Trahan, who skates it in, puts a shot on net with a nice glove save. He had the idea, though. Terracin was reaching for that far corner, and the keeper did a really nice job of hauling that puck in. All right, we're back here for a face-off with 15 seconds left in the power play. The Eagles give it up, and Highland Park puts it back in the corner. Tony Perkins lets it out, but he's quick to set it back up again. We've got just a few seconds left. Harrison Frost Trahan comes back to check up, and Scots clear it out, putting them back at full strength. Tony Perkins sends it over here to Terrason on the far side. Big long pass, gets busted up by Highland Park and brought back in. All right, what do we got started here? Sully Krauth-Chelmo on the far side. Puck gets batted around in front here, and will attempt to clear it out. Gets sent back in. Tony Perkins. Looks like we have another. Oh, they were just offsides. They're coming back out. Tony's got the puck coming out through center ice, loses it, and it kicked back in where Leighton Arnold picks it up, sends it over to Vance. Oh, gets picked off by Highland Park, and a great job breaking up that play by Leighton Arnold. Oh, another great job by the Eagles defense and Dominic Russell busting up those one-timers to keep the puck out of the net. Nice job. Really nice job by the Eagles trying to break it up. Now we just got to get some more control as a shot from the point by number 66 finds its way to the back of the net. All right, we're back to the face-off. Just over 4 minutes into the second period. Highland Park puts one on the board. Eagles won the face-off, though. They brought it right back down in, and they're going to try to clap back. Oh, we had a nice shot on net. Little attempt at a deflection there. We got the puck coming around behind the net here. Alton Chamberlain loses the battle for it. It gets cleared out to Will Vogel, who gets a shot. Gus Perry wrestles for it. Will with another try for a shot. Braden Thornburg back at the point, sends it back in, but isn't able to connect with one of his teammates, and Highland Park skates it out back into the Eagle zone. A shot that was busted up by Gino before it got to the goalie, thankfully. And Gino comes out of the corner here, facing up with a Highland Park player trying to get control. We got puck back here behind the net along the boards getting tied up, and Highland Park comes out, sends it to the point. Will Vogel challenges, and they're just going to bat it around here. Unfortunately, Highland looks like they're able to kind of control a little bit more than we'd like. Eagles are putting the pressure on though and breaking it up. I like it. And here's Alton Chamberlain trying to skate it out before it gets busted up again. Some shenanigans going on here. The players, let's remember to just play some good, clean hockey, boys. And the puck comes back down to the Highland zone. Sorry, I lost track of the puck there for a minute while I was watching some of the other stuff going on behind the plays. Highland brings it back down, gets a shot off. We're behind the net, and the centering pass is run a foul. Vance is going to try to clear it out, but isn't able to get it clear of the zone. There we go. And now the Eagles will send it all the way down to the Highland zone. We're going to get an icing call, but the Eagles will get a break and get some fresh legs on the ice. All right, back after the icing call here, deep in the Eagle zone. The face-off won by Terrace Frost Trahan. Puck comes in behind the net, gets broken up, and the centering pass runs a foul. Hopefully we can get something going. Here we go. We got Sullivan Chelmo coming out with a shot, breaks it loose, shot on net, and nobody there yet to put some pressure on that rebound, but we're going to start setting some things up. Eagles are trying to bring it back out of the zone here. And the centering pass makes it all the way through the zone, missing its target, thankfully. And the Eagles are able to answer back by breaking this play up. Here comes Terrace Frost Trahan. Good poke, getting by a player, and it gets broken up a little bit, but Terrason's still with him, still trying to fight it. And now we're going to have a penalty coming on interference. Looks like number 8 from Highland Park is going to head over to the sin bin, as he took a whack at Terrason's stick, freeing him of this chance. All right, the Eagles take the draw, set up on the penalty, correction, power play, and we instantly have a shot from the point from Gino Erickson, who brings the game back to a tie. Great work, Eagles, a nice shot, Gino. All right, Eagles have answered. They've clapped back here. We got a 1-1 game. Eagles win the face-off, send it back to Tony Perkins. He passes it up to center ice where it's broken up a little bit. And we got some extracurriculars taking place here with some of the players as the Scots come back down into our zone. Centering pass is broken up by Alton Chamberlain, thankfully, because that puck was just sitting there. Gets sent back in. It's batted down here, and we're going to meet them at the blue line, and the Scots are coming back in with pressure on us, full strength. Oh, that puck got almost deflected out, but it stayed in. We are at the blue line here. Gus Perry's trying to fight it out. And we got a whistle, maybe an offsides here, as the puck was back and forth along the blue line. All right, we're back in action for an offsides call. Highland. And the Eagles send it back down in. We're not going to get an icing call, though. So let's see if the Eagles can put some pressure on. Scots send it back down into the Eagle zone. Down into the corner with Leighton Arnold and Vance. Puck comes out to the point and shot comes in. Dom Russell with the save and a stoppage of play. I'll tell you what, Dom's taking quite a few shots today, but he seems to be answering the call quite often. Nice job, Dom. Keep it up. And we're preparing for another face-off here in the corner. Harrison Frost-Strahan wins the draw. Loose puck there in front of the net, though. Things got tied up. Seemed like every player had their hands full for a minute. And the Scots come around deep into the corner, looking to set something up here. A shot on net goes wide over to the far side. Sully Krauth-Chelmo tries to break it up. It gets through, and we got a pass out to the point, and a skater comes in. Shot on net, but nice stop by Dom. Here's Terrison coming out of the corner with it, trying to get it out of the zone, and it gets sent back behind the net to Leighton Arnold. Leighton's trying to work it up the boards here, and he sends it. We're going to see we are not going to get an icing call. He actually put that shot on net. You see the Eagles get a little line change here, catch a break, get some fresh legs and some healthy lungs out, and Harrison Frost-Strahan pushes it back in before it gets broken up by the Scots. Puck's floating out here at center ice, picked up by Gus Perry. Bats it around, ends up in our zone. Will Vogel looking to try to figure a way out. Will sends it up the boards before it's picked up by a Scott. Centering pass is again missed. Gus Perry with a nice job breaking the play up at least. We didn't get it out of the zone, but he did break it up. Here we got puck out to the point, shot, and gets kind of deflected in the crowd there before Leighton Arnold picks it up and sends it forward over to center ice. Gus Perry didn't pick up the pass, unfortunately, and the Scots are going to send it right back in our own zone. Here's another desperate clearing attempt by Leighton Arnold, but we'll get another icing call, but we will get a chance for our players to rotate. You know, you look at these two benches, the Eagles don't have quite the depth that the Scots do, but they are doing their best. They're putting out a lot of line changes to try to keep players fresh, and they're doing a great job. They're really keeping neck and neck with this team as they come back to our own zone for a face-off. Ooh, a centering pass again to the Scots that's missed. And an outlet pass up to Will Vogel on the outside. He's got some pressure. He's got room to shoot. And he puts a shot on net that's drawn in by their keeper and held. Nice job by the Eagles to try to answer back and keep some momentum going in this second period. All right, as we take another face-off, I will give you folks following along at home a quick update. While you can't see it, Natara is over here dancing to all of the intermission music. And if it was appropriate to spin this camera around and show you our moves, I would. But the Eagles are still fighting in the Highland Scots zone. Oh, the puck gets cleared out back to Gino, who's going to reset, coming out of their own zone, passes it up the boards. Sends it in. Oh, it leaks back out. We got to check up here to avoid the offsides. The puck's deep in the Scots zone behind the net. Will Vogel with some pressure. Big pass all the way across the zone. And the Scots are coming out, looking to make something happen. Is number 14 skating down. Centering pass gets broken up by Gino Erickson, who's going to try to send it back the other way. We got Vance Heck coming up, putting some pressure on. Looks like Vance has been playing wing tonight. Not the usual defense that we've gotten so accustomed to seeing. Doing a nice job with the forecheck. Back behind the net, Tony Perkins picks it up, sends it out to Gino. Oh, it gets up to the point, and we got a nice soft wrist shot in that Dom can control. Brings it in, and we'll see a face-off back here in the Eagle zone. All right, Scots win the draw, send it out to the point. Little wrister sent in toward the goalie, gets wide. The Scots have still got control, send it behind the net, and they're looking to try to set something up. Some action down here in the corner. Leighton's coming around with it, pushes it out to center ice. Sully missed the pass, and that puck's going to come all the way back down for yet another icing. All right, we got a draw here. Puck comes out to the point. Little wrister sent into the goal. Oh! Thankfully, Braden Thornburg was there to stop that puck and push it around, so it got out of the way. I think Dom might have been screened up a bit there and wasn't able to see it coming on that side. The Scots push back in, skate through traffic and put a shot on net, but Dom once again answers the call. Nice work. All right, we got to face off with a shot off the point, and oh, thankfully that did not work out because they had a man front and center waiting for that rebound who actually picked it up but couldn't put the shot on net, thankfully. Alton's back there trying to work it out with Gino, back there with a Scots player trying to fight for the puck. Comes around here to the far side. Gus Perry's there but can't get it out. Eagles chase it back into the corner here. Gino Erickson with an outlet pass here up the side. Gus Perry is chasing it, and the Scots slide it back up the boards. Gino sends it behind the net to Tony, who sends it right back, and we're looking for that outlet pass off the stick of a Highland Park player, keeps it in. Gino bats that shot toward net down, and we got a puck behind the net. Again, Highland Park with the setup, and the puck comes out of the zone, so they're gonna have to come back out or face the offsides. They reset, dump it in, and they have checked up, and they are coming back at us. That puck got sent out. We're not going to see an icing call because it went off the stick of one of the Highland Park players. Here's Gus Perry chasing it down behind the goal. Gus is fighting for it. We got Will Vogel set up out front. Terrace and Frost Strahan on the boards to keep it in. Vogel picks it up to Frost Strahan, deep in the corner to Gus. Gus is skating through looking for someone, comes around, looking for somebody at the point. We got Tony Perkins at the point, who gets a shot off, goes wide. There's Will Vogel with the rebound, and that goes wide. Gus Perry again looking back. The Eagles set up in front. Vogel with a shot that didn't connect with the net into the corner where Frost Strahan picks it up, and we send it all the way across to the Scots. Other player. We are down in the corner here with Gustavo Perry. Vogel comes in for the assist before it comes out to Frost Strahan. Gets busted up by the Highland Park player who comes all the way across. Highland Park had to skate a bit on that one, so they're looking for a line change. Hopefully the Eagles can keep it going and get it out of their zone quick. We had Leighton Arnold over to Frost Strahan coming down into the Scots zone, and Harrison's keeping it there. Get a little fight for the puck along the boards here. Oh, it just came out of the zone. Dang it. Highland Park comes back across here. Guy skating in, and a shot. Easily scooped up by Dominic Russell. Nice stop again, Dom. Tell you what, these Eagles are looking pretty good. For those of you that keep track, they had a tough night last night, but they've rebounded quite well. Come in here ready to work hard, good spirits, and they are really doing a nice job matching up with these Highland Central Scots. All right, we got a face-off that was left. Oh, and a nice big shot, an attempt, and it went quite high, up and over and into the net, so that'll be a stoppage of play. We'll come back for another face-off. All right, we got a face-off in the Eagle zone. Puck goes back into the corner. Oh, Tony Perkins with a big hit. And unfortunately, nope, we did come away with it. Alton Chamberlain comes out behind the net, looking for that outlet pass all the way across ice, off the boards, and Gus Perry is there. Hopefully Gus can try to pick this off, or at least put enough pressure on to get some help. The Scots are in their own zone trying to get it out, and they pass it out to center ice here. Play gets busted up, it's sent in, and Tony Perkins sacrifices the body. Oh, and despite that, Highland still gets a shot to the center, and a quick one-timer slides past Dominic Russell. But not to worry, Eagles fans, not to worry. There's still plenty of time left. We got 2 minutes in the second period and a whole period of play after that. And I tell you what, these Eagle boys look better today than they have in a long time. They're energized, they're psyched up, and they're coming out to play. I have no doubt they're going to be able to answer back. All right, you got the face-off following that goal by the Scots. Sully Krelchelmo along the boards there on the far side, putting some pressure on. And Highland gets it past him, sends it into our zone. It's cleared out by Leighton Arnold, sent all the way back in where Gino Erickson's going to set something up from behind the net. Harrison Frost-Trayon skating down. He's got the breakaway a bit, coming wide. Puts a shot on net. Oh, up and over. Sully, nope. Leighton's going to pick that one up as Sully takes a dive. Bloomington loses control of it. Highland Central comes back with the puck. Skates all the way through our zone before it's broken up by Leighton Arnold. Nice job busting up that play. Vance sends it around deep behind the net. Gino continues it on its way. And Harrison's going to try to take it, but it gets past to the Scots, and we're sending it back around behind the net again. Leighton Arnold's back there fighting for it with one of the players. Loose puck behind the net again. Gets sent back around to this near side. So we're going to look for that outlet pass. Oh! That one unfolded very rapidly as a loose puck got sent in front of the net and just kind of sniped by one of the Highland Scots players. That's going to be a tough one. They're now down 2 goals, just under a minute left in this period. Let's see if the Eagles can keep things together here for the last minute and then come out ready to play hard and fast in this third period. All right, here we are for the draw. Alton Chamberlain wins the face-off. Tony sends it up. Gus Perry's there to put some pressure on. Puck doesn't come out. And there's Gus Perry with a shot. Rebound. Will Vogel takes a shot at the net before it sends that wide and ends up back in the corner here where Gus Perry and Alton Chamberlain are back there trying to dig it out. We got a couple of Eagles players on the points here. This one gets sent around, and it's going to be picked up by Highland, who's going to try to send it back out to center ice, where it gets busted up, picked up by Will Vogel. A little exchange of the puck here. Leighton Arnold's on the far side, putting up a heck of a fight for that puck before it gets busted loose. Oh, still staying at center ice. Let's see if Tony Perkins can work some magic skating it down and in. Puck comes into the zone. Oh, and that's it we are out of time for this second period. And in the period, the Highland Central Scots 3 goals to the Kennedy Eagles 1. Boys, let's take a minute, recompose ourselves, and come back ready to go. All right, we're back here at the start of period number 3. Eagles coming into this period down 2 goals, but re-energized. A couple of the player changes we see out on the ice right now actually already is Wyeth Hecht, and also on the bench for the Eagles coming out to play this period is Micah Feldman. So we got Wyeth and Hecht added to the rotation, and as the Eagles are trying to get a little bit of control, a little something started here down in their own zone as the Scots fire a shot wide of the net. Here we have Will Vogel skating through. He's got Gus Perry across from him. Oh, loses the puck just a little bit. One shot batted in at the goal. Gus Perry comes away with it and busted up, taken over by the Scots, who come back out to the center ice. Man, I tell you what, resurfacing this ice has got a couple of people struggling to find their edge. Will Vogel comes in, takes a shot. Easy glove save by the Scots goalie. Nice job, folks. Both sides coming out here looking ready to play. Finding their sweet spot again here as they get used to this fresh ice. We'll see a face-off down in the Highland Central Scots zone. Eagles win the draw, but then lose control. Easily picked up again and sent back into the corner by Terrace and Frost Trahan. Out front with a shot. Oh! Eagles are able to keep it in. That's nice. Leighton Arnold with a shot from the far point. Kicked out by the goalie. Sent over into the corner here to Sully Chelmo, who is working into the corner. Scots burp the puck out and come out fast and furious through center ice. 3-on-2 with a shot easily stopped by Dominic Russell. Nice work. All right, Eagles out for the face-off. Alton Chamberlain wins it, dishes it over to Gus Perry, who comes through the center and loses it right at the blue line, but picks it up again. Here come the Eagles. Gus fires off a quick wrister toward the goalie, who picks it up with a glove save, and we'll get a face-off down in the Highland Scots zone. Another face-off won by the Eagles. Oh, the pass out to Gino got flubbed a bit. Over to Wyeth, who sends it back in. Hopefully the Eagles can get set up. And, oh, Wyeth was a little too deep. We got a icing call, which will bring us to a face-off back in the Eagles zone. Eagles taking the face-off in their own zone. Little fight for the puck here, a little skirmish, and gets sent behind the net wide. Eagles taking it back into the corner. Alt was able to pin one guy up, but Will wasn't able to come out with the puck there, and we're still stuck behind the goal. Puck's getting loose. Oh, centered out to the Scots waiting in the front of the net, but thankfully broken up by the Eagles. Shot goes wide, comes around to the far side. Will Vogel is there. Will's playing the body, and the puck is now tied up on the boards. Kicked loose back and forth, and the Scots are going to take control. Nope, looks like the Eagles are going to get some control here as Will comes in, dumps the pass to Gus Perry, fires at the net, and the goalie picks that one off to the glove side. All right, Eagles in to take the draw from Michael Feldman. Excuse me, not Michael Feldman. Micah Feldman in taking the draw. The Eagles come into the corner. They come back out. Scots with some pressure. Fire a shot wide of the goal. Over to the far side. Oh, we got a whiffed shot. And centering pass now goes wide all the way across the ice deep into the corner. Oh, little deflection. Sends one in. Terrace and Frost Trahan picks it up. Gets a little control. Long pass up to Micah Feldman, who is waiting but can't quite bring that one in, though he did break it up enough to keep it from going to icing. The Eagles have put a little pressure on here as Highland skates it out. Uh-oh, bouncing pass, he's got it in deep into our zone, and that is going to be good for an icing call, sending us all the way back down to the Scots end for a face-off. All right, here's the draw. Oh, loose puck and a really quick shot by Gus Perry right at the net. Thought maybe that one was going somewhere, but the goalie scooped it up. But again, nice job by the Eagles crashing that net and firing shots in. Let's keep this going, boys. Here's a draw back to Wyeth. Oh, sends it in deep into the corner. Scots behind their own net, try to send it out. Let's see if we can break this up a little bit. Oh, they got another loose player on the far side. Puck gets sent all the way back in, skated in behind the ice, behind the goal rather. Really nice job by Wyeth Heck catching up to that player. Oh, a centering pass goes right through the crease and out to the other side where it's picked up by Will Vogel, who comes in. A little bit of a move, dropped the puck, picked it up by Gus, and somehow that's going to be called offsides. I thought Will had the puck under control as he came through. I didn't see it come back out, but perhaps that's my misperception. All right, here we have the face-off. Again, the ref's telling Will Vogel and number 10 from the Highland Scots to give him a little room. A couple times that's happened tonight. Both of them eager to play and eager to play hard, which we like to see. Scots take the puck behind their own net. Comes out the side here on the near boards. And get some action down in the corner here as the boys try to work it out. And that puck is going to slide out here to the defense, up to the blue line where Wyeth Hecht is able to stop it for a second. And then it gets brought back out. Wyeth dumps it in. All the Eagles check up, and we are back in on the forecheck for some good pressure here. Out to the far side. Pass is broken up by Will Vogel, who's there, comes back out to Gino for a shot from the point, and the goalie stopped it, was able to at least collect it, even though he wasn't quite sure where it was. So that'll bring us another draw down here in the Scots zone. Face-off down here is won by the Scots, who come right out full steam. Uh-oh, here's a breakaway. Number 44 with a shot and a goal. That's a tough one. He was able to skate right through our defenders as they were coming backwards and put a shot right on the left side there. Not much Dom Russell could do there. Have to get things going here again, Eagles. Although, nobody's given up faith, nobody's given up hope. We've seen our guys put 3 on net here in a period before, so let's just keep it going. Good pressure by Micah Feldman. Harrison Frostrahan stops the puck, coming in with Sully Krelf, Chelmo, and Micah. Shot on net, and the goalie holds on to that one. Got a little snow angel time behind the net here just to kind of loosen things up and keep a little levity in the game. Eagles back ready to take another face-off. Let's see if we can get some more shots on net, keep crashing that net, and get some goals here this period. Little confusion here from the Scots as they try to figure out which players are supposed to be in and which ones are out. There we go. Now it looks like we're settled in, and Frostrahan picks it up. Broken up by Braden Thornburg, but the puck still squirts by. Big hustle by Leighton Arnold, getting back to do a little back check and keep that puck from ending up on somebody's stick again. Brought out to the point. Sent down into the corner. Micah Feldman's back there. Tries to send it around. Ends up behind the net. And we got some action here on the coast boards. Deep in the corner. Micah Feldman's back there still fighting for that puck. Not giving up though. We like that kid's spirit. Out to the point. Here's challenged by Sully Krell. Chelmo separates from the puck and isn't able to get it out of the zone, but thankfully did break that play up pretty well. Puck comes out here, loose puck out at center ice, gets picked up by the Scots and sent back in. We avoided the offsides by checking up and deep into the corner. Looks like Leighton Arnold comes around behind the net, just misses the ref there. Out to the point and gets sent right back in by the Scots, who are putting some good pressure on this Eagle line here in their own zone. Looks like somebody had said that's enough. Wanted to clear that one out. Let's get some fresh legs out here. We can take a face-off in the Eagle zone after that icing. All right, Alton Chamberlain takes the draw for the Eagles. On the puck here on the far side, Alton skates it around behind, sends it off right in front of the net, all the way down ice. Will Vogel is there, but not going to chase that one down in time. And we are coming right back for another face-off following an icing. All right, Eagles take another face-off here in their own zone. Puck gets picked up by Gino Erickson, dishes it off to Will Vogel, who sends it out and brings it across the blue line before the Scots just bat it back in and then come back in charging. Big pass all the way across the ice to Gus Perry, and we got Gus Perry, Will Vogel, and Alton Chamberlain in the zone. Gino Erickson picks it up at the point there, sends it back into Will, who's behind the Scots net. See if we can get something started here. We got a quick line change going on, or a man change in the middle of that, and Terrison Frost-Trahan is back out. Puck comes all the way down for an icing, and we're going to see another face-off over here in the Scots zone. All right, Feldman in to take the draw for the Eagles. Puck is out, and coming out of the zone across the blue line, the Scots are charging in heavy and hard, and looks the stoppage in play here. Looks like it was going to be an offside call. We'll see a face-off here just outside the Eagle zone with the line of Feldman, Frost-Trahan, and Vance packed out here on the forwards. Puck comes back into the defense. It's picked up by a Scot, a loose puck. Shot and a rebound come wide before coming back out to the blue line. Oh, a loose puck in front. And the Scots are able to scoop that one up. Our Eagles just didn't seem to be able to clear out that space in front of the goal and keep those players moving out of that area. And we, of course, see exactly what that's going to do to us. All right, we're back out to our face-off at center ice. The score 5-1 in favor of the Scots. The Eagles have got to do something here. Got to come up with a plan and come up with an answer. And as the Scots are offside, we'll see a face-off right across the blue line here. Alton Chamberlain in to take the face-off, and with him is Gustavo Perry and Will Vogel. Good strong line. Let's see what we can get out of it. Leighton Arnold back into the far corner with the loose puck. Pushes it up the boards a bit before it gets broken up and sent back behind the net. And still trying to skirmish back in the corner there. Puck comes out to the point. And again back out to the point as the Scots are able to just seem to kind of recollect here and regroup as we see the puck intercepted and brought back out by Will Vogel. Play broken up by a defender who goes down. Puck comes all the way over to the far side where Alton Chamberlain is there, sends it back over to Leighton Arnold, dishes it in for a quick shot on net, scooped up by the goalie, and a stoppage of play. All right, we're back for another face-off. Good pressure by the Eagles. They certainly had the idea of getting some shots on net. Got to control this puck a little bit better, though. As the puck slides through and over the blue line, you got 2-on-1 coming in, and Dom Russell with a nice kick save to keep that rebound from coming back out in front. Eagles are going to try to get control over it here and see if they can't get it back out of the zone. Scots with another shot, and oh! I think that one went right under the right arm on the stick side there. Managed to squeak through the blocker in the body, putting the Highland Central Scots up 6-1. Let's see if our Eagles can shake it off. We got a couple of them skating out here with their heads down, feeling a little deflated, but they got to rally, they got to come together, and they got to put their best effort out here. We got Micah Feldman, Sully Kralchelmo, and Terrison Frost-Trahan out here to take the face-off. Erickson and Wyeth heck back on D. Wyeth picking that puck up, sends it back uphill, all the way through to Micah, who sends it down into the corner, and our Eagles have got some pressure on. Some good pressure there to break up the outlet attempt by Sully Chelmo. Harrison's trying to get after this guy, and still the puck squeaks out all the way deep into the corner for Wyeth Hecht. Wyeth taking a look and sends it back out. We at least got it out of the zone, so they got to reset to avoid the offsides. Wyeth's got the puck deep in his own zone here. An attempt at a long pass gets broken up and deflected back into the corner. Here we go. We got a little pass coming out front here. We got Micah Feldman and Sully Chelmo skating in. Feldman with a shot that got broken up. And looks like we're going to have an offsides here. All right, we're set up for the draw following that offsides. Sully Chelmo skating a little faster than I think Feldman expected. Oh, got a timeout being charged here to the Kennedy Eagles. Timeout, Bloomington. All right, hopefully the Eagles had a little chance to regroup here. We're back for a face-off right outside the Highland Scots zone with just under 8 minutes left in this third period. The line of Chamberlain, Perry, and Vogel out to take the draw. Win the draw right back to Leighton Arnold, who unfortunately took a little stumble there and lost it as he tried to pass it over to Gino Erickson. Play gets broken up by the Eagles. Little confusion there apparently. They weren't sure who was going to take that puck that was loose in the corner. And Highland capitalized on that, unfortunately, picking it up and kind of taking control. Puck gets sent around back behind the net, picked up by the Scots. They got players out in front, they got players at the point, and Dom Russell comes up with the save for us, thankfully. Another deflected shot, broken up here a bit, and out of the zone. Gus Perry with a big hustle, but isn't able to bring that puck in. It's all the way back into our zone again. Eagles losing it to the Scots, who's bringing it around out to the point. We got a shot coming here to the point. Nice job breaking that shot up by Will Vogel. And we get a loose shot out here. I'm not quite sure why, but Highland has pulled their goalie.
Gino has a penalty.
We got a penalty coming up here. Looks like a slashing penalty against Gino Erickson. All right, Eagles back down in their own zone for a penalty kill face-off. And out to the point here for the Scots. Send it along the boards, out again to the center with a shot on net. Gets busted up and hauled in by Dom Russell. Nice job again by Dom. First few seconds of that power play have ticked off. And we'll come back for another face-off here. Hopefully the Eagles can kill this penalty and rise above. Maybe even come up with a shorthanded goal. Wouldn't that be sweet? Puck comes back to the point, gets dumped in behind the net where it's picked up by Wyeth Hecht. Tries to send it around back, interrupted by a Scots player right there. Out to the point and looking to set something up here. Eagles doing a nice job to try to force that puck to the outside. The centering pass goes all the way across, picked up at the point, down into the corner here.
Time of the penalty,
Up
10,
top
12.
again. Gets sent again back down to the side. We got one man out in front here, getting disrupted by some of the Eagles, which is good. Oh, Heck can't quite get his stick on it, and fans on one in the corner. Scots are still able to just push this puck around with just over a minute left in this power play for them. The Eagles doing a nice job with this penalty kill, not really giving them the opportunities to take any shots, but not able to capitalize on a whole lot either. Out to the point, into the center, drop pass back to the point again. Frost Trahan was there, busted it up, but lost a stick in the process. But again, nice job by the Eagles, pushing them to the outside and forcing them to just simply pass the puck around instead of shooting it. Up to the point here. Scots dump it back into the corner again behind the net with just over 30 seconds left in the penalty kill here for the Eagles. Coming all the way out along the the close boards. Loose puck there, almost got burped out and ended up centering and back in behind the net again. It's picked up in the back there by Braden. Sends it across. Another shot on net by the Scots following a centering pass, and Dom Russell again shuts him down. Big clear by Terrace and Frost Trahan right on net. That's going to get us a little quick line change and a little breather with the final seconds of the penalty kill coming off, and the Eagles are back at full strength. Puck there right at the red line. Alton Chamberlain tries to dish to Gus. Puck comes across the blue line before it gets batted back out and sent back down toward the Eagle zone by the Highland Central Scots. Leighton Arnold takes it behind the net and sends it up the far boards. Gus Perry picks it up, sends it, and the puck comes sent right back in by the Highland Scots deep into our own zone. Gino Erickson's back there to pick it up, sends it up the boards a bit, out to the point for a shot that sails just wide of the net, comes all the way around to the far side boards. Again, the Scots pick it up, another shot, chases his own rebound and comes out with it. Pass out here to the point, up to the blue line. Another nice job by the Eagles breaking those shots up, saving Dom a little bit of work, and Dom has just looked really nice here all night. Eagles are back in the corner here. Looks like Gino Erickson pops it out, loses control, and another shot on net. Eagles are chasing it up the near side here. Busts it out. Gus Perry skating in fast with Will Vogel. Gus with a shot, picked off by the goalie with a nice glove save. I tell you what, I hate to say it because we are behind, but man, you got to give credit where it's due, and that Highland Central Scots goalie is doing a really nice job tonight. He's come up with some good saves, and I will also add that our Eagles are doing a nice job of getting those shots on net. Here we are back underway. Vance on the far side. Puck gets out. Gino tries to get a stick on it. Isn't able to, but and as the Scots come in fast and furious, Gino is able to break up that play a little bit. And we got a nice centering pass here all the way out to Micah Feldman. And icing is waved off, so they're going to keep playing. Down in the corner here, the Scots come back out. A little fumbled pass there. Means the play gets broken up and sent back out to center ice. Terrace and Frost Trahan again. All kinds of hard and good hard work as that puck comes deep into the Eagle zone, back into the corner for Wyeth Heck. Centering pass, unfortunately up top, and a quick shot in. Oh, there is a loose puck out front. Looked like Dom picked that up with his glove. Puck gets batted around a bit, and still Dom's able to keep it going. Micah Feldman comes out here with a sweet move. Micah with a shot on net, and another nice glove save by that goalie. I'll tell you what, Eagles are certainly taking it to him, but that goalie is looking good. Now let's see if the Eagles can capitalize here following this face-off deep in the zone. With just over 2.5 minutes left, let's see if the boys can put one more on the board. Got Chamberlain, Vogel, and Perry out on the line. Vogel picks up the puck, sends it over to Braden Thornburg with a quick one-timer in that just goes wide. Alton Chamberlain in the corner looks for the centering pass. Picked up there by Wyeth Heck. It's center ice. He sends it back over off the boards. Alton missed it, and of course, it's going to come back as an icing. All right, here we are for the face-off deep in the Eagle zone. Chamberlain didn't really win the draw, but pushed the puck out. Got a centering pass here attempt, and Will Vogel picks it up, skates it out to Gus Perry, who's at the blue line. Dang it, gets busted up by the Highland Scott coming on the defense. And out to the point, Wyeth tries to take a shot, but was kind of off balance, and it was picked up by the skater from Highland, who brings it back down. They're behind the Eagles' net. Braden Thornburg back in the corner trying to get it. Will Vogel picks up the puck, dishes it out to Alton Chamberlain. The puck's going to careen off into the Highland Scots zone and gets batted back down. We are not done yet, though. The Eagles are still putting the pressure on deep in the Scots zone, and the puck comes back out as we get a little press here from the Scots. Puck deep in the Eagle zone. The Scots will go for a line change. The Eagles got to try to pick something up here. Nice centering pass, but the shot goes wide. Oh, skater down in the corner there. Should give us a chance to get control of that puck. Eagles are still working in the corner to get it loose, and puck comes out dead center. Picked up here by Leighton Arnold with a huge skate. Not able to break away with it as much, but certainly pushed it through and in. Hopefully he'll get some help here. We got Sully Krauth-Chelmo down there in the center. Micah Feldman's on the ice. We got 1 minute left. Gino Erickson sends it across to the far side before the puck comes back into the Eagle zone. Centering pass broken up by Sully Krauth-Chelmo. Out to a point and another shot that went wide and high. Play on the far side here. Here comes Micah Feldman with the puck. Passes it up. Sully missed it. And Highland is clapping back to us. There we go. Leighton picks it up, sends it over across the boards. See if Sully can get some pressure on this guy. Pass was missed, comes back up. Terrison dumps the puck in. 20 seconds left, and the Eagles chase it down into the corner. Comes across and up this near side boards where the puck gets centered, or passed all the way across center ice. And we got a 1-on-2 attempt here, thankfully. Busted up, and Wyeth Hecht comes back out with the puck with 1 second, and there's the buzzer. That'll bring the game to a close. Eagles taking another tough loss, but I will tell you, the boys looked really good tonight. They skated hard, put lots of shots on net, just couldn't connect with the back of the net as much as we'd hoped. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Stay tuned for the varsity game of the Kennedy Eagles versus the Highland Central Scots.